Travel back in time with a trip inside the Iowa's News Now vault.
It wasn't any special celebration, just a bunch of grown-ups getting together for a Sunday afternoon to play in the mud. A couple of guys in the Garrison Area Community Club decided to dig a hole on the north edge of town, fill it with a couple of feet of water, and invite anyone with a four-wheel drive vehicle to drive through. They were even bold enough to charge motorists a $10 toll to challenge this 220-foot stretch of mud, clay, and water called a mud marathon. Most of that $10 did, however, go to benefit the cost of the community baseball diamond. And if a driver flooded out, there was a cable attached to the back of his vehicle for an undignified ferry ride back to dry land. Steve Young, one of the officials, said the secret was mostly in the traction.
The traction's the name of the game. I mean, if you don't have the traction to go through, you really don't make it. Power is definitely an advantage because you keep your RPMs going and you can keep going. But it's traction, that's the name of it.
George Sill of Cedar Rapids, a contestant who had already logged a couple of successful run-throughs, invited me for a ride. So not wanting to be labeled a stick in the mud, I went along. George, you said we'd make it. I wasn't the only person to get muddy that day. A lot of people went home with a little bit of Garrison still clinging to them. Many who, like me, had come to see their first mud marathon, little realizing that even as a spectator, they might become an obvious participant of this unusual race.
But then, they wouldn't call it a mud marathon, would they? It's two country average Johnny Man in Garrison, Iowa. Oh.